Alright, let's learn the card dribble, which looks something like this. Alright, it's a nice neat little card flourish. Very simple and also basic. Alright, so here's how it works. We'll start off with half a pack. Alright, so here's the grip. Your ring finger is going to go on the top right, while your thumb goes on the bottom left, okay? Now, as far as grip positions, there are two ways of doing this. So I'll teach you both ways, and whichever one you feel more comfortable with, you can just practice with that, okay? So, how I was taught was the ring is on top, thumb's on the bottom, and your index finger is going to be pushing down, okay? So as it's pushing down, your thumb and ring is going to slowly move outwards, okay, just like that, as you're pushing down with the index finger, causing the cards to dribble, okay? And so you want to practice to where you can actually drop one card at a time, okay? So that's what the right hand does, and then with the left hand, you're pretty much going to create like a cradle, okay? Alright. So pretty much your pinky is going to go, I'd say about like a 45 degrees, right? I don't know. But you want to have it to where, I don't know, this is how I have mine. It's almost like, you're doing that. I don't know, you're going to have to practice, just you'll get a feel for it, but pretty much you want to have your hand open to where you can, pretty much, it falls into place, alright? See, if your pinky wasn't there, there's a chance that it might slide off. So you want to have it to where it falls on the pinky, and then you can square everything up with one hand, just like that. Okay. Alright, so here's the second way of doing this, which I do quite often. But if you practice too much, your index finger will hurt. It'll be kind of sore. But here it is. The grip is the same thing. The only difference is that with your thumb and ring, you're pretty much bowing, okay? You're bowing the pack, okay? And what you're doing is you're applying a slight pressure with the index finger down, same as before, and you're pretty much riffling your thumb and ring finger away, alright? Which I find this to be a lot easier. I feel like I have more control this way. Alright. So when you practice, you can practice doing it like this. Right? Start off low. Okay, so again, I'm just moving my thumb and ring finger away from each other. Alright. So, yeah, once you practice doing that, you can dribble, and move your hand up, okay? So it's causing this to get like this large dribble going on here. Okay, so it looks something like this. You would start, and you can just, let's try this again. That's fine. So you can start, and you can just move your hand up, and then go drop down, okay? There you go. And as a bonus, you can also do what we call a dribble control, where a person can take a card, 3 of diamonds, you dribble the card until they say stop, alright? Dribble the cards, they say stop. See how if I don't have a pinky in place, this is what happens, okay? Just saying. 3 diamonds goes in the pack. Now instead of obtaining the pinky break, you can dribble the cards. This is pretty exaggerated, okay? And below that is their card, alright? We'll leave it face up. So when you dribble the cards, you're pretty much marking the spot, alright? So when you out jog it, and when you square everything up, below that is their selection. So as you've done before, you can cut their card to the top. And just like that, okay? So really quickly, I'll go over that one more time. their card, the 7 of spades, 7 of clubs. Dribble the cards, marking the spot. Your thumb goes up, or you move it up and then square everything, and then you cut the cards, thus moving the card to the top. Okay, and there you go. Hope you can practice with that. And if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, take care. Really quick, we're gonna talk about the cutting part. Okay, doing this. All right, so making sure that actually stays, making it look neat. Okay, so here's how this happens. All right, like say for example, their card is there. Okay, you're in this position, the biddle grip. All right, remember that your hand is at a slight angle, and when you cut the cards, all right, so you're gonna take half of this. It's almost like dribbling the cards, all right? It's almost like this, the position, all right? When you dribble the cards, it's almost like that, except the difference is you're holding it like this, all right? So you're moving all your fingers out the way. So the only thing holding it is your thumb and your ring finger, okay? It's at the far right, okay? Notice how it's at an angle, okay? Just like this. All right. So you're moving the fingers out the way, and then when you cut them, you're pretty much pivoting the thumb and the index finger, okay? Pinching it at the corner, just like that. So the thumb lays across the corner, and your index finger pretty much wraps around the whole pack, okay? The little packet. All right. And then your fingers, your right hand fingers move out the way. Left ring fingers move out the way as well, okay? So you're creating space, that way you can set that right on top. And once you set it on top, you can square everything up with your fingers here, left fingers. And as you square everything up, your pinky and ring can take the rest of the packet and proceed with the same motion, okay? The ring left fingers move out the way. As it comes into contact with the right, your right index and middle move out the way. It's like that, okay? And that's how you cut the cards, and everything stays pretty neat, okay? There you go.